After Trunks warning Vegeta, and all the Z warriors trained rigorously for 3 years to prepare for the arrival of the androids. It was during this intense training that Vegeta managed to transform into a Super Saiyan. However, in the future timeline, where Trunks didn't warn about the androids, did Vegeta achieve this transformation without the forewarning? This video delves into the evidence from both the anime and manga to shed light on this intriguing question. In the anime, it is evident that Vegeta did transform into a Super Saiyan, as there are several scenes showing him facing the androids in this form. However, in the manga, the only canonical image we have is from Volume 2 of Dragon Ball Super, where Vegeta is shown fighting the androids in his base form. This raises doubts about whether Vegeta achieved the transformation in the future timeline depicted in the manga. To understand whether Vegeta attained Super Saiyan form in the future, we need to consider the events leading up to the battle with the androids. Firstly, Goku's death occurred about a year before the androids' arrival due to a heart virus. Vegeta, along with the other Z warriors, was unaware of the impending threat, and thus may not have trained specifically to combat the androids. However, it's crucial to note that Vegeta's training motivation wasn't solely driven by the android threat, but also by his desire to surpass Goku, particularly after witnessing Goku's Super Saiyan transformation during the fight against Frieza. Despite Goku's death potentially dampening Vegeta's spirit for training, there are compelling reasons to believe that he continued his rigorous regimen. Vegeta's rivalry with Goku served as a significant driving force for him to push his limits. Even when Vegeta expressed disinterest in fighting after Goku's death, he continued training in the Capsule Corporation's gravity chamber, eventually achieving Super Saiyan 2 during the Buu saga. Additionally, considering Vegeta's relationship with Bulma and Trunks, it's plausible that he had access to the same training facilities as in the present timeline, further supporting his training efforts. In conclusion, while the manga's depiction may suggest that Vegeta didn't transform into a Super Saiyan, in the future a closer analysis of the character's motivations and circumstances indicates otherwise. Despite Goku's death and the lack of specific training for the android threat, Vegeta's unwavering determination to surpass Goku, coupled with his access to training facilities, likely enabled him to achieve the Super Saiyan form in the future timeline. Ultimately, whether Vegeta transformed or not remains open to interpretation, but the evidence suggests that he indeed attained this powerful state. Remember, Dragon Ball's rich lore often leaves room for speculation and interpretation. What do you think? Did Vegeta become a Super Saiyan in the future timeline? Share your thoughts in the comments below.